ado, he's my father, my biological father, in case you're in doubt.
That poem by on Monday or something like that. So like, let me just take Macbeth, Shakespeare, Macbeth.
Okay.
That was well. I've been carrying about 30 or 20 kg gari, a sack of gari. So my head, and they'll be reciting it as we are going. I said, transfer? I'm not going. I transfer. I've put my mind in going for this mission. He looked at me, and ignored me and left. You know, in my village in those days, if you kill, somebody kills lion, it's taken as, they were treated as somebody that killed human being in a war.
So I want to ask a question. So are you saying that during those times there was lion, like real lion in that village? Christ. Hello everyone, welcome to Love Family Podcast again. We have an amazing episode today for you. So my name is Onyekwelu. I'm sure a lot of you know. I have a very special guest, someone that has been of tremendous impact in my life, not just for me and my siblings, and to my relations, to my family, to my community, to my village. I can keep going on and on and on and on and on again, but I'll allow him to introduce himself, and I hope that the lessons that we're going to learn from his life, he's going to share, will be a blessing to someone out there, and to parents or to fathers or to people that, I'm just in general. I hope you learn from everything that he's going to share today. So without further ado, he's my father, my biological father, in case you're in doubt. So, and I trust that you're going to learn from him. I'll call this episode Getting to Know My Father More, Getting to Know My Dad More. The reason why I think that this is important is that from the book I mentioned, Steve Farrar, and he talks about the importance of a point man in each family. So he used the analogy of David and Goliath. And for as long as Goliath was challenging the children of Israel, the Philistines, which were his soldiers, had confidence and they kept emboldened. But as soon as David struck down Goliath, it said that the children of Philistines were scattered, and therefore the children of Israel were able to conquer them. So this book, the man talks about the importance of that whenever in a battalion, if there's no field marshal or there's no one commanding it, that the rest of the troop would not have the confidence to go into the enemy territory. So he talks about that. He used those analogies to talk about a family, that in every family, the father is the point man and the first son is the point man, and also drew more light to say that in the scriptures, in the Bible, there's no first son that succeeded except Jesus Christ. So that gave me an awakening that I have a role to play, irrespective of whether you're doing it right or you're not doing it appropriately, to see that our relationship together is fostered. So I've been blessed by knowing you and being your son and so many things, and you coming to spend your time with us. You could be anywhere, but coming around, and I hope that we still get to see more of you. We get to see you coming to. We do come to see you, but you coming to see us is also amazing as well. Then I know that a lot to be learned from you. So yeah, without taking much time, I would appreciate if you can introduce yourself, Daddy, so that people can get to know you very well, and so it not just be us, me and my siblings and my family. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. My name, Sir Gibson ILO OKONKWO, from Isuawa in Ogu local government area, Enugu State. I was born 1948. I was born in 1948 at Isuawa, the same Ogu local government area.
Where in Enugu?
In Enugu, yeah.
Okay, Enugu State.
Thank you very much, yeah. So I was born into a family of 5. And well, my father was a colliery worker, a coal miner, to be precise. Was a coal miner. And at a point where he had health issues and degenerated into losing his sight. So he was retired due to that effect. And we came home. He carried us home, my mother. And then we started life in the village, and there was about 5
So when you say brought you home, that means we were living at
Enugu.
Okay.
No, but by then.
Okay.
We were living at Enugu then, colliery quarters at Enugu. And my father was known, very, very well known in that area. The whole coal mine, both people from Udi and Ogu local government, in Kano, everywhere, Enugu state, where all the localities where the miners come from.
Okay, that's good. So you're now in the village now?
Popular.
So you moved to the village now?
Yeah, so we moved down to village. And but then I've not started school, elementary school. So, and that's in the village where I started my elementary school.
So elementary will be primary, is it?
Yeah, primary school.
Okay.
Primary school. So that primary, then on to primary 6. That's where we ended by, I think, 1963. I had my primary 6 first school living certificate. Yeah. So, growing up, then things were not easy because the head of the family, my father, lost his sight, and the whole thing was on my mother's side. And my grandmother was another force or pillar behind my mother, helping to see us grow. And when
you say your grandmother, that's your mom's
my mom's mother, my maternal grandmother.
So how about your dad's mom?
Yeah, I don't know my dad's mom. I think it was late. I didn't meet my dad's mom. In fact, I didn't meet my paternal grandfather.
Okay.
I didn't meet 2 of them. Okay. But I met my father's siblings. Some of them. I met some of them.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
Then life was not easy, and as a child, I was able to see poverty clearly, and I never liked poverty. I never liked it, and growing up, I was thinking of or working towards doing everything humanly possible to avert poverty, because I saw it deadly. It was too dangerous that it kills and it maims a lot of things. So, by His grace, we continued from there. I started helping my mother, seeing that life was difficult to make ends meet in the family. Then we were doing this, the farming. My mother, that's the only thing there was farming. And growing cassava and then making, processing it into gari locally like that. So we do process it and take the gari to the nearest market, big market, which is in Nkwago.
So that would be in Udi local government.
Udi local government, Nkwago in Udi local government. And at a time, even before I left, before I left the village, we started carrying it to Enugu to make a good sales, to get good sales, because if you sell to Nkwago, they will still take it to Enugu. So that's what I've been doing. My mother will go to the farm and buy people's farm, buy cassava on the ground, on the farm. So we'll uproot it, carry it home, process it, and then turn it into gari, and then take it to the market. So, that was the thing in the farm, in the village that time. No other good business, no other job other than farming in the village. So, as we grew up there, I have other friends that we grew up together. We grew up together, and we have.
Sorry, before you shared this, I think there's something that I want to draw attention to.
Yeah.
you always told me things about you. Before you go to school, you had to go to the markets and all that. I think there's a story that I believe that people would love to learn.
Okay.
So if you don't mind sharing how you...
No, first of all, before we go to school, we don't go to market before we go to school. What we do is that we fish. We do fishing. Myself, Chooks and other friends, the Paul, them. We go to fishing, including Dr. Chukwu. Yeah, he joins us, all of us. So we fish for kilometers. We follow the stream, our own stream joining to the other village here.
Wow.
So we start planting our hook, setting the trap with our hooks. From there to here, which is about a kilometer or so, a little above 1 kilometer. So along the stream. So in the evening. So in the morning, before we go to school, by 5 a.m., we wake up to go and then look at the hooks we put there and get some catch. Fish. We come back, drop it, then rush to school. And if you happens to be late, you'll be given some good flogging by the headmaster that you are late, so they won't try it next time.
Next time, yeah.
So we continue with that fishing. Weekends, any market that falls into weekend, Saturday, Sunday, we can go to market. Yeah. So carry that gari to market. Or we have, if we have something like holidays, during the long vac and all those things, we do farming to help the family. So...
Well, you also told me about, you also told me stories about how you would have a basin of gari on your head.
Yeah.
And you're trekking to
the market.
To the village, the market, the next village. And you would be reciting a poem. Because you had to memorize that poem.
You have to, we are giving some...
and if possible, what's the distance between, by foot, how long would it take you by foot, the journey?
From our place to Nkwag is not shorter than 2 kilometers.
Okay, so on average, how long would it take you?
If you go very early, it take you like that 3 or 4 hours to trek.
Wow. To go? Both ways?
Going is not less than 2 hours.
Okay. Wow.
Then coming back will be the same thing.
Wow.
Because you have to go very early in the morning. So, and you have to recite that poem on Monday or something like that. So, like, let me just take Macbeth, Shakespeare. Macbeth. Okay. That was where I've been carrying about 30 or 20 kg gari, a sack of gari. So, my head. And they'll be reciting it as you are going. When it starts being hot on your head, you will lift it up. To get some air.
Relief, yeah.
Get some relief. You continue. Makantodi. Like that. Friends, my countrymen, lend me your ears. You continue doing it until you get to the market, because if you don't do it, you come to the school, they won't excuse you. Wow. You have to get the same punishment, serious punishment that you didn't do it. So, all those things, we put them together and do them at the same time. No excuses. No excuses at all. So, you go to that market and then sell the gari, buy the ones, whatever your mother says you should buy, bring home. Bring the tin home. So that's how growing in that village, right, and then schooling until we finished. I finished that, and then the next thing would be, then how do you go to where next? What next to go? To secondary school or to technical school or so? Where's the money? To raise 5 shillings for entrance examination. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. My father was in Lagos by then.
So when you say shillings, why not kobo?
No.
Was that the money, the currency that was used at the time?
No, you know how you have kobo, you have shillings before you have pounds.
Okay. So you're saying that Nigerian currency then was pounds?
Yeah, it was pounds.
Okay.
It was pounds.
Okay.
Not say 5 shillings.
Okay. Okay.
Not Naira and Kobo, yes.
Okay.
Naira and Kobo was very much later.
Okay.
Those things, that was in 60s I'm talking about. Okay. My elementary school was in 60s.
That's good.
Before the Nigerian Civil War. So that was how I was toiling. We were all toiling to
save money for school.
So to get money, my father sent five shillings to me. And he was in a blind school at Oshodi, sent him 5 shillings. So I thought of,
he was in blind school at Oshodi?
Yeah, in Oshodi.
Wow.
Yeah,
so from there he was sending you money?
He sent money to me. That was so that I will take my sit for my entrance examination. So I got the money, and then I thought of how will I pay the school fees, because I was sure I would pass the exam, because I had in my school certificate, first school living certificate, I had credit pass. So I was sure to pass exam. So, but passing that exam, what about who will pay for me? Who will sponsor me to the school? I felt I was going to stress my father so much. So I didn't take that exam. I used the money to buy yam seedlings, and plant the yam seedlings. And they said, okay, at least I'll be sure that my siblings will have
something to eat. Yeah.
So I didn't take that entrance examination. Then, as we were doing that farm work in the village, my grandmother wasn't happy with it, because some of my colleagues, my friends, have entered in secondary school by then. My grandmother said, "No, you get old too fast if you're in the village farming." So he now talked to his sister's son, Frank. Frank was at Enugu, Emene, by the Emene Enugu. Yeah. By then, so I didn't know what Frank was doing, but he said I should go to Frank. All I knew that Frank was at Enugu. I didn't know his job. So he said I should go to Frank. That he has talked to Frank, I should go there and stay. I stay with Frank. If not, I will run myself down in the village. So I went to Frank's house. Reaching there, what Frank was selling is dealing on palm wine. Okay. And that's a Ikot. One other wine, they call it Ikot. You go to Ikot Benny. President, I think Calabar.
Or Calabar?
Calabar, yeah. President Calabar, something. So he was selling those things, get them in quantity, jars, and then start selling in bottles and in gallons. So I joined Frank and started doing that.
Wow. As an apprentice?
It wasn't pronounced, but when I reached there, I didn't like to continue that business. I was get any small money I get, I was saving towards, because I wanted to be either welding or so. I wanted to learn handwork, either welding or so. Because I already, while schooling in my elementary school, I'd already learned carpenter. I was helping the carpenters doing their job while studying it indirectly. So I got a point, and I was doing almost everything the workmen were doing. So they wanted me to then officially, because I said I'm coming with them. They should go to my father and solicited that I should come and join them, because they would train me more to be a carpenter. I said, no, I don't want to be carpenter. I'm okay with what I've learned.
Yeah.
So I left. So now I was at Enugu with Frank. Then I started helping the Frank, going to there, up to that Calabar to buy the drinks.
Okay.
Buy drinks and come back to Enugu, and then
sell them.
Bring it to Emene and sell them. So that was what I was doing. Then until the war broke out. Biafran War. Then I was at Emene. And the news came that they were killing people in the north, and they were bringing their dead bodies, this and that, and that, and that. There's a lot of things, a lot of stories.
So before we go into the Biafran War, I wanted us to touch on a part of your childhood. You kind of told me. You kind of mentioned how you were advised by either your uncle or one of your relations to go into a neighboring village to kind of speak to what I might call a fortune teller or so.
Okay.
Or something about your future.
Okay, I missed that one. Then that one is
I think it's a story they'll like.
I was in my grandfather's place one certain time. And that's at 1964.
So how old do you think you have been that time?
Nice, you check it now. 47 to 48 to 64.
So like less than 20.
About 10, 11 or 12. So I was there. Then my mother was discussing with my grandfather's wife. And I was there just They quietly stayed. In fact, I was lost in thought. I wasn't even hearing what they were saying. So the woman just, my grandfather's last wife, my grandfather married 3. So his last wife now called me, Uobo. I said, ma, just called about 2 times before it got my attention. So he said, the wife you are going to marry will suffer. My mother said, why? Why will he suffer?
I was going to ask that question.
Eh?
I was going to ask the same question.
My mother said, why? He said, because this boy has stayed here since over 1 hour or something. He didn't say anything. He didn't move. He didn't shake. My mother said, what will he discuss with you? Huh? He doesn't have anything to discuss with you. What will he discuss? It's not our mate. It's not our this. So after saying that, I decided to leave the place for them. I got up and left. Coming back next in the evening, about 7 o'clock so. So after eating my dinner, my mother now said, that woman said he would take you to somewhere to know what will be or what you are going to do. Would you like to go? I said, Mom, if my uncle will go with me, I will go. If he won't go, I won't. They now talk. You say, okay, you will talk to my uncle, Anthony. So Anthony now came. My mother, I came the following day. My mother, on Saturday, my mother said, okay, Anthony have accepted to come, and we are going on Tuesday. So I said, okay. Tuesday, we left to Abia, Udi Abia. They call it Abia.
Yeah.
So that was where he took us to. So, I mean, I've never been there, but he took us to that place. So as we got to there, I started Anthony's 3 tons vehicle. He was a driver. I started when he parked by the roadside. So we now went to the man, and the man said, okay, follow the road, across the road, so we should go and continue going, and he's coming. So as we were going, and now a big snake, big like python or so, I don't know the size, the type of snake, came and crossed us in front.
Wow.
And I was terribly scared. I don't like reptiles. Snake. I don't touch it. I don't go close to it. If I see it, I'll start running. So I started jittering, shivering. So, and as we are going, continuing, after the snake has passed us, it was heavy that you hear, you notice the sound in the air as you're moving, making sound like it's vibrating or so. Very heavy. Then, we got now to a place, very, very clean compound, scrupulously clean, very clean. Swept that morning, no leaf on the ground. So we were staying there, small time. The man came and asked, did anything come to greet you? And my uncle said, yes, but we don't like that kind of one again.
So making reference to
that snake.
Yeah.
So I started wondering, how did this man know that snake came? I couldn't phantom it. But who am I to start asking? I won't talk again. The man has come. So the man said, okay, let's go to the shrine. We entered. It was a shrine. And we entered there. I was just busy looking around the whole thing and the whole thing. And a lot of coins, Nigerian coins, in those days, Nigerian coins, heap of coins there on the floor.
Wow.
And no door, no window, just a wall, dwarf wall. Circular.
Was this the place where you say you saw people's cups? Like
coffins? As we were staying there, it was not in the shrine too. It was far distance away. I saw a platform about 6 feet high. A platform there. Now they lay a dead body there, and vultures were feasting on them. Yes, very far. And I called the attention of my uncle. Say, uncle, go look down, look down. So he thought, he said, maybe now those people that the shrine kill.
Yeah.
Say kill? He said, yes. I said, key. He said, hey, you don't say, just leave that one after.
Yeah.
I said, okay. We went to the man. So as we entered that shrine, the man said, okay, drop the money you came with.
When you said the man, you mean
the high priest.
The high priest, okay.
Not high priest. What do you call it again?
I think herbalist is different. This
herbalist is different from high priest. This one, high priest.
High priest, okay.
So the man just and brought his gong after they have dropped the money on the ground.
Okay, which money?
You have to pay some fee in order to get whatever you
want. More like a consultation. Okay.
Thank you, consultation fee.
Yeah, okay.
So he dropped it. He said, drop it on the floor. And all that money were there. He just dropped it on top.
Okay, you dropped it together with those other coins you had.
The coins were plenty there before we came. If you count, there are plenty. There are so many. So you drop it, just throw it on the floor. Throw it on the floor. And the man started hitting his gun. So after hitting God, he said, yes, if people came to know about this boy, what is going to do?
The boy talking about you?
Talking about me. Then that woman said, please look at it well.
Which woman?
My grandfather's wife.
She was there?
She took us now.
Okay, so
my uncle, my mother, my uncle, my mother, and that woman, and myself.
3 adults and you, one.
3 adults and me, small. So they dropped the money. The man started hitting. The man said, you have come to inquire what this boy will do.
What will do or what will become.
What I will become. That's what the next way forward.
Yeah, okay.
The way forward. Because now, what is the way forward? Is it trading? Is it school? Is it this? Is it what am I going to do?
Yeah.
So that was the way forward. So then the man said, this is what you come for, to inquire this. So the woman that brought her, who knows how things are around there, then asked the man to search well. The man started hitting his gun again and doing some incantation, saying some words I can't repeat now. I don't understand. After he said, yes, you have come to know what this boy will do, what will be. But look at the gods there behind him. They say there is something is going to be. He has something that's going to do. So don't worry about him. That's what the God said. Then they said, look well now. Find the guy. Search properly. He searched. He said, this boy look at them behind him. That was the second time. He now said, look at them behind him, saying that that something is going to do. They should not worry. Then after that, he now said, okay, what you do is there. Don't bother yourself. But the second thing again I want to tell you people is not to prepare any charm or concussion for this boy. Don't do it. Okay. If you try it, anything concussion, anything charm this boy touch is gone. He will die. You don't do it. You don't find anything for him. Don't do anything. That's all. They say, look again. Say, I'm okay. I've told you what I've seen. I won't look again. So just do these 2 things. Don't do any concussion for him. Don't do charm for him. Leave him. The gods say what he will be there, and they are solidly behind him. So I was very happy because I was feared. I was scared that they might say they are going to put some cut to my body and put some power, this and that, all those kind of things. So then we left. And that was how. From there, after that, I now went to Frank. From Frank now, Biafran Army, the pogrom, the riot started.
But before you touch this, there's something else I wanted to draw your attention to. You shared. I think you also shared that there was also, during your childhood time, that either your mom or your grandmother or auntie or so would take you to a queue where they mark something children. If you don't mind sharing that as well, I think.
Okay, no, that one. There was a woman that came from Obe Ozara. Obe.
Okay.
That's what they call Obanju. That means you have a spiritual. You have as a child, you have spiritual connection, that they will remove that obanji. If not, I don't know what they call this in English, obanji. Obanje. Obanje means the spirit will be disturbing the person and all those things. So, and I have, my mother we went there, everybody in the village, you go very early to see the woman. And the woman will tell you your future and see whether you have that obanji, so that you will cut and remove it.
Okay, wow.
You will cut the person's hand like this point, and remove the fat.
Cut the palm.
Part of the palm. When you look at it, you say, yes, this boy, you have it. Or this girl, you have it. It must be removed. They're dangerous, this and that. So I look at these things. My mother was carrying my junior sister, my junior sister.
Regina.
Regina. Yeah. Regina. Then, and I was following her behind. So when I look at all those, the thing what that woman was doing, I was not okay with it. I was not comfortable. So I wouldn't tell my mother no. What I did was, when we start getting closer to that woman, I will leave the line. My mother wouldn't know when I would leave because I was behind the man. I will leave the queue and go back again.
As in you leave when it's about your
my
turn,
position.
you leave the queue and go all the way to the back again.
So when my mother look at, where are you? Where are you? I don't do things. My mother said, quarreling me, where are you? I said, leave me, I'm not Obanji. Don't want that thing. So
was this before you went to the Abia, that village, to see that man, or after?
That was before Abia now. That was Abia. Abia was 1964.
Yeah, I believe that maybe after that Abia, then they stopped doing any further investigation, any further.
After the Abia, now they have told the pump and play, and they believe in that thing. The man told them because the man didn't start saying it.
I also want to say that I think the man could sense like a higher power protected you or something, because he mentioned that. Look at them. They are standing behind him.
He was seeing them.
Yes.
He was seeing those spirits. He said they are behind me.
Yes.
So you look at them.
Yes.
So I don't know. They were not seeing it. I was not seeing anything. But he said they are behind me. But he was seeing it.
Yes.
So to confirm to them that those people that say they are going to be with me are behind me.
Good.
See?
No problem. Sorry, that's why you can go back to the other story. Yeah.
So that is.
You said when you go back to the queue, she will now start scolding.
My mother called me and said, I'm not part of them. I'm not part of this woman. I put my card, I made those things. You see? So I won't do again. I left her. We left that day. So the woman, that was the last day. Was the first day I did it. The second day my mother went. So it was only my sister that could test her own. But I didn't see anything was removing other than fat. Fat, yeah. So then some people that didn't meet up that day now start going to Belzara.
Okay. To the woman's village.
To the woman's village, to do it in the woman's village. But as I've told my mother that I won't go and I'm not part of them, that one ended. So that one ended.
Wow.
Then, but you can see how the other one came up. It was my grandfather's wife that initiated that one.
Yeah. That's good.
And the place you go, the place he took us to, if you go there, you won't have any doubt that they can kill and they can even do whatever they say they are going to do.
Wow.
Because if you see the shrine, it's not...
it's not for children.
Oh God. And it's not
scary.
Easy. It's not easy. Terrible.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. Just to, for us to kind of get another glimpse of your childhood story before we move on to maybe more like your teenage years, you talked... you always talk about one of your uncles by name Isaiah, precisely, and how his early life and and his relationship with when he became a Christian. If you don't mind sharing a little bit of it, we'll get to the other part of his influence on our village as a Christian. Yeah, if you don't mind sharing a little bit.
I didn't know.
And why some of the things that you didn't like about his Christian life that you were a bit scared of.
Yeah,
when I became a Christian and when my mom also became a Christian. If you don't mind sharing it. Yeah.
My father told me about his senior brother, late senior brother.
So he was older than your dad?
Yeah, he was a senior brother to my dad.
Okay.
And he was a Christian. And one of those that brought Christianity.
Chisawa.
Then, and he was kind of what we call evangelist now.
Okay. What people might call charismatic Christian.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Everything about Christianity. To the extent that, in my village in those days, if somebody kills lion, it's taken as, they were treated as somebody that killed human being in a war.
So I want to ask a question. So are you saying that during those times there was lion, like real lion in that
Jesus
village?
Christ, they were even used to come to the village, our village, to carry
lion,
goat,
like lion, like real lion, not the one with all that.
Odum,
Really?
the men lion,
Wow.
men Odum.
So they're all been killed now. That's what it is, because I don't see them anymore.
Yeah, the development and all those things
Taking
drove them
over.
away.
Yeah,
But some of them they killed them. One like my uncle Ag, he killed about 2 or 3.
Wow.
Ag was a powerful hunter.
That's Agonia.
Agonia, Jesus Christ. If he's moving, he won't even hear. You can never hear his footprint. I mean, his foot sound. He hunted one by one. He moved. So then there was one time they shouted somewhere at Umama that lion or what is it? Yes, lion. The main lion. The main one. I think the Odum kills lion. Or
That's
something.
Odum.
Odum is lion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ag is,
So that lion, they shouted that there's lion somewhere. It's carrying goat. Has carried a goat there from one family.
Wow.
So then Julius now calculated the path, because he has known he has been hunting there. So he now passed through our house now straight to Afo and went ahead and hid himself by the tree that was standing, and see the lion coming with that goat.
Wow.
He shot the lion and killed it.
Wow.
He shot it and killed it. And it was said that Isaiah now saw him, because you have to, I don't know how to describe that. If you are part, there will be about how many people that will be part of killing that Ag. The person that shot it has share. The person that first of all saw it has share. The person that cut the neck, even human being, when they were in Tatraba war, they called the other one the other one is now Ubite. The person that cut the head and all those things, that same thing applied to Ag.
Wow.
Then to lion. Then Isaiah now was supposed to partake in the celebration. Because that are square in our compound. If you kill Ago anywhere in a village, you will bring it there for part of the celebration. You go to the whole squares, one by one, before they finally start celebrating it. Because that dance they call Yeba. Yeba was used in things fall apart. So that Yeba, if you don't kill Ago, if you don't kill human being, you can't dance. You can't partake in dancing that.
Wow.
So Isaiah now say he cannot be a part of it because he's a Christian. If the father, he now told the father, if you want to take my own, take my own. The father took his own. He didn't touch it. He didn't go there because he was a Christian.
Okay.
To show you.
So what then now scared you about him?
What scared me about him is that he died. I don't know whether he didn't marry. He died having nothing. I've never seen a bench they say that's Isaiah own.
Okay.
No room or house they say that's Isaiah own. So that was why I was scared. I don't want to go deep into Christianity because in my youth, because I don't want to go the way of Isaiah.
Okay. So would that be the reason why when I became the Christian, or when I got born again, that and you're a bit concerned about it?
I was very concerned because I was very concerned because as a head of family, if I don't want anything that will go the way of Isaiah, I think I don't know whether it's in hell or heaven. I don't know. It's not my duty to know that.
God judge.
But what I saw, that one is with God. But the legacy he left didn't please any of us.
I agree. I understand that.
So he now made my father as a young person to start everything afresh and alone in the compound.
Yeah.
Abi? I didn't see his house. I didn't see his nothing. Even ordinary knife, they said this Isaiah own nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing to relate to with him.
I get that. So lately you told me about. I understand. For me, I kind of understand what your concern is. One, he was a charismatic Christian in my understanding of what you shared. Then secondly was that you're concerned about a replication of his life in my own life, and maybe my mom's life as well.
Everywhere.
So you're a bit concerned of that. That's well understood. But you also shared lately as well that he's championing or being a pioneer of bringing a church to Suawa was recognized lately. I don't know.
He
if
was graduated by the town, the Saint Mark's Church, Saint Mark's Church Cathedral, when they celebrated 100 years, 100 years of Christianity in Isuawa.
Yeah. Okay.
His name was. He was among the list, and they gave an award on his behalf. I was the person that received the award on his behalf.
That's amazing. Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate the story. Just to take you forward, I've been holding you off a little bit. You wanted to start talking about the Biafran situation. I don't think there's anyone that would. I don't think there's any mention of Nigerian history without talking about the civil war that started in 1968. I want to believe, and lasted for about 3 years, I believe. So between the Nigerian government and what is called the Biafran people, that's the southeastern parts, or the southeast and the south part of Nigeria. So you have been wanting to talk about it. So I think that you shared with me, but I'm sure people will be interested to know how you got drafted into the army. You understand me? And perhaps how you talked about how you moved from military to Air Force, and also how. So you shared some striking war stories and stuff. If you don't mind touching a bit, or starting from how you got into the army.
Yeah, I was with my uncle that time, Frank, at Emene.
Okay.
And there was a railway station at Emene.
Okay.
So the news came that train brought some people wounded, killed, and some other ones alive at the railway station. So I took off time and went there. And I saw the thing. I wasn't happy. Then some of us, the youths around there, we say we are going to this army. We won't wait until the Northerners will come and capture us here. So I even volunteered that I was going to the army. But then they have not started conscripting. The war have not even started.
Okay.
So I now went for recruitment at Enugu from Emene, which is about how many? So boss by then. Boss from Emene was cheap. By then, it was 3 pence or 5 pence. 6 pence. So myself, Eugene Invene, and late Eugene Invene, and so we went there. I was young, about my 17 to 18 or so at that time. I was I was lanky, slim, and tall. So I went there. I was the only person recruited among the 3 of us or 4 of us that went there.
Okay, wow.
So medical test, I went there. I didn't have medical test. The major, I was a major, the doctor, medical officer. When he saw me, he said, "My son, pass this way." So I passed this way. I didn't even know I was recruited already. So I passed where I said I should pass. From there, they take us to our recruited. The other people went back. So after that, I went now home. When they said we should go and prepare and come back, I went home. I went to Emene, told my uncle that I'm going to the army. I've been recruited in the army. So we went there, and they took us to Ogu, na jungle in Ogu. Yeah,
so now, what is this? When you say you have been recruited, you were recruited into the Biafran army.
A Biafran army.
Okay. Go ahead.
My number was 3311.
Okay.
Biafran army. 3311. Sorry, that was the Air Force number, 3311.
Okay.
So we were recruited in the army. And when we reported back, then they took us to training camp at Ogu. Ogu, local government, the headquarters of Ogu, local government.
Okay.
In one school there, that was where they camped us.
Okay.
Then we started training at after the training, to cut a long story short, after the training, we were brought back to Enugu.
Okay.
And we were camped at the prisons, federal prison at Enugu.
Opposite of Weta Market?
Yes, opposite of Weta Market.
Okay.
You know, that's the prisons. So we entered that place for 1 or 2 weeks, waiting for deployment. So some people started bolting away. Those after training, some people started running away.
Okay.
I didn't. I just stood my firm there myself. So one day, they just called falling. Then, Bigla, blow, papa, falling, everybody falling. Then, we fell in, we come outside, they started writing, and I didn't know. So after some time, after some hours, we stood there. They now started calling names. They called 30 of us. This way, we come this way. They don't call the Air Force. Where the Air Force man? The Air Force came. Said, look at people, take them. So that was how I was moved from Army to Air Force.
Oh, really?
I never succeeded to go to Air Force. I never knew what was Air Force, whether it existed or not.
Yeah.
All I know that I was a soldier. So I was, other people, some people were started taking to, by then the war had started. Some people were now taken to Suka, to Abakaliki, Gakem Junction, where the wars were starting by then and all those things. So, and now we're taken to the Air Force. So from Air Force, we started training again. They started retraining us again, 30 of us from Air Force. That was where I got my number, 3311. That was my number there. So, and I was the youngest there in that Air Force. So continued Air Force, one day we were deployed to, about 7 of us were deployed to fatigue party. That is to go and the kind of liberal job, help the man, the armament man, officer. So we went to armament there, section, to help him. What are we going to do? We don't know. Whatever he has to do, you do it. So the man now called us to load B-25 bomber.
That's a plane?
At the pair. We are going to load bomb inside. So there are 2 types of bomb. One TNT, small size, and the big one, 2 of them, napalm bomb. So we started, just our own is to bring it and hold it the way the man said we should hold it. So I was watching the man, how he was doing it. I picked interest in what he was doing. And I was studying him very well as we were doing it. Shortly as we were starting, somebody ran in and said, Commander wants to see him. And he was Captain of Biono by then, Ozubru man. He was a German-trained armament officer. They were the people that came back to Nigeria last. And when they landed Lagos, they were sent from Lagos to Enugu. So
when you say came back to Nigeria, they came back from where?
They came from Germany.
Okay, they were trained in Germany.
They were in Germany on training.
Oh, wow.
So when the war broke out now, they now send them back. The Eastern origin were sent back.
Okay.
When they landed,
then Nigeria was operating regional governments. That's
that's it. So they now came. Obiano now became the only person that the land know about armament.
Wow.
He now became the officer. So, as we were doing that, Obiano went to see the commander. And the other 5 or the other 6, we were 7. The other 6 or we were there. They just circled themselves cracking jokes. I went back to that aircraft. I went back under that aircraft, the belly of that aircraft, B-25. Carried 1 napalm bomb. It took me time. Before I convinced myself I could fix it. I now fixed one. To remove my hand, it still take me some hours. If this thing fell, I would die. And this aircraft will be finished. I now took monster courage that it won't fail. I screwed it the way the man screwed it, tried it, and removed my hand quietly. Went back and sat with them. So I never knew that the officer would knew the number he fixed before. So when he came back, he said, okay, come, all of you come here. Come here, we came. He now said, who did this? The other guy, the other of my colleagues, they didn't know what happened. When I left them to enter that place, I raised up my hand. I said, I did it, sir. He said, you did it? He started looking at me from toe to the head and back to toe again. And brought out a small note in his pocket and said, what's your name? I said, my name is Gibson ILO. He wrote it. I said, okay. We're closed for the day. You go back. So my colleague said, my closest friend, innocent, late innocent, he died during the war, died on a crash. So innocent said, hey, why did you ever touch it? They are going to court martial. They are going to court martial you. You're going to die.
So what happened then?
I can't defend myself again. I said, okay, my friend, don't disturb me. Whatever. He's not dead till we come here.
Yeah.
We die, we die.
Yeah.
So we left. Early morning, when we come out for parade again, I was deployed for bush exercise. And I became very happy that I've run away from the other fence so that I would not be caught martial. So bush exercise, we went for that bush exercise. At Ugogo Nike, present Nike, Nike or local government or so. Very thick forest. And I was being the youngest. I didn't go with them. I became like guard.
Okay.
They made me, the officer made the WO2 made me like guard. Even the weapon they gave me was even heavier than me, sir. To guard our properties. All those are properties, if not. So that's what I was doing. And then, shortly after that, look at Land Rover coming. I believe the man has asked of Gibson. They say he has gone to what's his site. He now sent Land Rover to go and look for Gibson.
I got that.
So the Land Rover came and said, where's the W2? I showed him the track, how they went there. He used Land Rover. After some minutes, look at Rover coming back again with somebody. So the person came and told me that he was asked to relieve me from this place. I should follow this man to headquarters.
Wow.
I said, now that court martial law, maybe, maybe they're just I'm going to finish me, I'm going for court martial. So they carried me to Enugu, Air Force Base, near the airport, present airport now. So I reached there and reported to the officer they said I should report to. So I should wait for the armament officer, beyond captain. I waited for captain. Captain came again. And when I reached there, I saluted him, brought out his paper, said, you are, say, Gibson ILO. Said, okay, would you like to work with me? I said, yes, sir. I'd like to work with you. It's okay. Meet me in the office. That was how I was. And I left first I entered armament.
Oh, wow. There's some striking near-death situations or stories that you've shared on
different question,
because it goes to show me how it also goes to re-echo what that man, that high priest in that place saying that they should not bother about doing anything about destiny.
Yes.
Because what God has set out for you to do is sorted already. So, and also goes to show why, if you can, don't mind sharing some of those situations or those near-death situations in the war, you know.
The near-death, then in that aspect, then we had armament depot near Presidential Hotel.
Okay.
Presidential Hotel, part of it, in that at Enugu. Then that was where we were, one GRA, there, near Presidential Hotel. Okay. That's where we were mixing our, loading that, or charging the bomb, napalm bomb. But TNT is imported intact. So now the war started drawing nearer to Enugu. And we were moved to Port Harcourt. Okay. The armament was moved first.
Okay. From MNA to Port Harcourt.
Armament from MNA to Port Harcourt.
Okay.
So when we reached Port Harcourt, at a junction of T-junction of Bori, Bodo West, and Port Harcourt, we call it T-junction. That was where there was one company before they called William Brothers. Okay. They were doing, I think, they were working oil company. Yeah. So that was where we use as our armament depot.
Okay.
The way outskirts of Port Harcourt. So then, when we reach, Obiano now called me when he saw what my potentials, what I can do, what is in me. And he gave me 5 hard notes, his German notes. 5 of them, different types, about bombs, different bombs, the make, the fuse, how to prime them, how to defuse them, rocket and the rocket launchers. So what he did for me was to hand over those notes to me. So he handed over those notes to me and said I should go and study the notes. And with keen interest, I studied the notes. And then he made me the head of 2IC, his 2IC, his second in command in the armament, everywhere. So the first assignment as I went there, then I now started, they are now deployed to go to research and production, to collect empty shells, prepared, double cartridges, fuse wires, to come and prepare the bomb myself. I come and charge bomb. So, and I was doing that at that's a place they call it where we rented. We have a house. It's just during the war. We are renting what is what we want, is what to get that time. So that was why he told me to go, and that's where I was charging my bomb. So I won't do it in William Brothers yard, because if there's any problem, everything will go off. So charging bomb is there. So I will go to with my vehicle. I had a driver. Then they gave me one vehicle. So I was 2IC. So we go there, charge bomb. So one time, and there's rocket. One rocket that we had launcher. We placed that rocket in on top of launcher, and you fix battery. The rocket will move. So we were deployed. I was sent there with my troops, my boys, to go and fire rocket to get cover for the army soldiers. So we came there. Already, the Nigerian soldiers were advancing. And we never knew that Nigerian soldiers was just about 2 poles away from us.
Wow.
Very big pipeline. They were hiding at behind the very big pipeline. So when I came there with my boys, with Land Rover, loaded with launchers and warhead of that rocket, warhead of the rocket, then I met the commander. Sorry? Okay, I met the commander. So the commander now said, Gibson, look at there. Go. What's your name? I said, Gibson, sir. He said, go there and put it. I said, no. I have to go back so that the rocket is running how many kilometers? So I should go back, sir. He said, no. You're force. You're afraid. You're afraid. Do it there. I said, okay, sir. We brought out the rocket launcher, mounted the rocket launcher, mounted rocket on it, brought out our battery. Our battery was dead. It couldn't move. We now dismantled the battery in our vehicle, in our Land Rover, to support the one down, to fire the rocket. Immediately we fired rocket down past the enemy line.
Okay.
Back,
Went behind them, yeah.
Then, but in my normal character, I always like to give. So by the time I entered that war front, I had cigarettes. I shared the cigarette to the soldiers, including those ones that are manning the LMG mounted vehicle. So as we fired that, look at the Nigerian soldiers. Just about 2 poles. Say, Ochebe, capture that Land Rover. Capture that Land Rover. Hi, what do I do again?
Your own Land Rover?
My own Land Rover.
Wow.
Because I told the colonel that we should stay back far away, so that our rocket will not hit the enemy. He said, we're afraid. We should do it there. So, luckily, and as God will have it, the bullets started already coming and touching our vehicle, fiercing all those things, and Imagine when he touched any of the warhead, everybody around there will finish. He couldn't hand over.
Wow.
So we now manage. We were lying down, cover using the tire as cover, and then we put the battery. Luckily for us, we didn't miss it. Bam, bam. Chinkata. Around to it. Go and driver. Start. He start. Then we jump inside the motor. We left. Instead of going to the Air Force Base, we went to Borokiri, research and production there. With 3 days we stayed there. So Obiano thought we were dead.
Wow.
That was how we escaped that war. Then, as we were doing it, they now planned bombing with aircraft. F-28. F-28. That's passenger plane. We removed the whole seat and packed them in the store.
Yeah.
That was the next operation.
Wow.
And if we go operation with helicopter, anything come back, the whole town, they will always swallow you. Gallant soldiers,
be happy,
our boys, they will be happy. So because of that, we are spoiled. We are gingered into going the war. You would like to be part of it. So Obiano now gave me sleep. Said I should go and prepare 101 bombs.
Wow.
He said, you have shown me how to load the bombs in the aircraft. We remove the seats. The only thing you leave there with that bomb is the aisle.
Okay.
The aisle.
For passage.
For passage. So I've charged bomb already. I brought bomb. We are loading and loading. I was determined to go myself so that they won't mess that operation up. So in my own belief that if I'm there, we'll bomb well.
Yeah.
Because these bombs are going to be lifted up and then staggering until you throw it away through the door.
Wow.
And the plane will not have door. They will remove the door. They will remove the door. Manila rope. They tie Manila rope by the top so that you use that Manila rope and tie your waist so that if you make mistake and you will not, even if you fall, you won't fall.
They can help you.
They will draw you back with the Manila rope. So I was prepared to go.
So what happened?
And the mission was slated to be by 5 a.m. in the morning. So I was there. After I prepared, look at the man going, Obiano. He was limping. He had an accident. I don't know what happened. He was limping. So he come. I said, Gibson. I said, sir. I saluted him. He said, how far? I said, well, I'm almost done. I'm just exhausted, sir. I was just trying to get my fresh air. My boys are rounding up. If they finish, they'll come back, we go. He said, Gibson, you're transferred. I said, transferred? I'm not going. I transfer. I've put my mind in going for this mission. He looked at me. I ignored me and left. I went to one elderly man. Even though the man was under me. Then and complained to the man that he should go and warn me that if he handle me, where I will see myself, I will never believe it. The man now came to me. I said, Gibson. I said, John, what do you want? He said, okay, Gibson, I've told you that you're a child, a small boy. Because you're head of department, we should not confuse you. You're a small boy. Look at by then, Obiano is already a major. Look at a major talking to other rank like you. You say you're not going. What if he lock you up now and the Nigerian soldiers enter here? They will kill you, finish, you are gone. Nobody will save you. So after saying one or two things, I said, John, I'm okay. What do you want me to do? He said, go and apologize to him. I should go and apologize to him. He said, yes. I said, thank you. I called driver. He said, take me to office. Driver took me to office at a seminary. That's where we have our office. We were living at seminary, but office was there. And they were living at Shell Camp by the left, if you are going to Aba. So I came to, I wasn't there. I went to his house. I saw him, and then I saluted him. Saga, I'm sorry. I don't know what came onto me. Please find a way in your mind to forgive me. Yeah. He just beamed small stuff, put hand inside the breast pocket and gave me one list. Say, take these bombs to Ihala. You are transferred to Ihala, and the aircraft that you are going to man had bruises, accident with a truck because it was main road. Owerri.
Didn't take off on the main road.
He was trying to land the main road. Look at truck coming because nothing has been done in that main road. But he has already called it a port. So all what they did was to extend fingers, a great road inside, so that if a plane land on that road,
the wings,
he will now enter into the finger to park. So that was how I left them. I loaded bomb. I was there. That was the day that Nigerian soldiers entered Onitsha. My dear, you need to see human traffic that day on the road. So it was just for vehicle, and we are going in the opposite direction. They are all moving from Onitsha. Well, we are going down to Ihala. So we managed
Ihala in Anambra State.
Ihala
in Anambra State.
Yeah, I think Ihala. Yeah, Anambra after Olu, get to Ihala. So that was where we were. Ihala girls. That's where we are living. And office, we use office, Ihala boys. Girls inside, boys outside. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. So that was how I did there in the morning. That plane, they said, the story had it that the plane couldn't start. Then they pushed, they started pushing it by 5 a.m. That in the early morning. They pushed the plane because it's propeller. It's propeller. So when they touched the propeller, draw it, it to start, but they couldn't. They now push it or whatever. They did many things, it started. So that was how they went for that bombing. And up till now, they're not back.
Wow. Including
that innocent, my friend.
Okay, so what? So you mean that the previous camp where you were and that operation that you guys were supposed to have gone for?
We have finished that operation.
No, there was one that you were working on that you're supposed to go for, and he now came and called you and said you have been posted.
That is the one now. I'm telling you what happened to that aircraft that I'm supposed to join. I'm supposed to use for that operation. For that operation.
And he called you.
Other people. He came to me and asked me to that have. He came to me. I said I wasn't going because I want to partake. I want to be a part of that operation.
So those guys that went for that operation never made
everybody there, including Innocent. Innocent was a Nigerian registered nurse before the war.
Wow, that's a very.
So that was how my God now removed me from. Okay, that's how my God now removed me from that accident.
Wow, by taking you from that place to Hala.
From that place to Hala.
It's an amazing story.
So after that,
and as much as I don't think, no matter how it is, whether you're winning or you're losing, war is never a good thing.
No, it can never. That's why we're telling the boys.
I'm grateful to God that God allowed you to go through the situation for a reason, and thank you for sharing that story. You know, you always mention about after the war. You say after the war and how. After the war, you went into business, restaurant business. Can you quickly share a little bit about it and how everything went?
Yeah. After the war, I was dead when the war ended. I was in Oga.
Anambra.
Agwata, local government. Agwata. Now, we had Air Force, the airport, a base there. I was transferred there, I was there. So from there, even those notes that Obion gave me, that was where I discarded them. I threw them away because I was told that if you a Nigerian soldier see you with anything military, they'll kill you.
So the war ended,
The war ended. So we started trekking from there to 2 days or 3 days before we get down to village. Okay. That was how the war ended.
That means Iswawa.
Back
to Iswawa, okay.
So we now met other boys that came back, converged, and then we started looking for what to do again. So myself and Chooks paired.
When you say Chooks, Isaac Chooks. Okay. Yeah.
Sir Chooks. Two of us paired. Lazarus and Paul paired.
Okay.
Robbie and Bieza then paired.
Robinson Chukwu.
So that it was unarranged though. It was unplanned. But you just know that this man and this man has gone to social place.
Yeah.
So myself and Chooks went to Enugu in search of what to do.
You and Sir Chooks, eh?
Me and Sir Chooks.
Okay.
And we met one Polycarp Ebo.
Okay.
So there. But before when we were going, my father called me in the morning.
This Polycarp? From Isawa as well? Or
from Isawa.
Okay.
From Isawa.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So in the morning, I told my father that I was going to Enugu. It's okay. When? I said tomorrow morning. It's okay. When you are going, let me know. I said, okay, sir. So as I prepare for finish, I called him, Daddy, I'm going now. He said, what are you going to do at Enugu now? I said, we are talking about going to be a timber dealers. We are going to be cutting logs from in the bush and going to Enugu to sell it. My father now said, I'm afraid. Don't do that. Don't go into that business. Because the timber traders will not allow you, because they have union. They won't allow you to come into their fold. So just like that.
What business do you
and you don't have money.
Yeah.
So the business that is calling you now, calling everybody now, is hotel.
Was he the one that suggested it? Or?
It was the one that suggested hotel. I never know hotel. I never cooked before.
When you say hotel, you mean
restaurant?
Okay, good. Okay.
Food.
Okay.
He just told me food. We call all those things hotel.
Okay.
He said food. That's what everybody need now to eat. No matter however you cook it, you will see somebody that will buy it.
Okay. So how did that go?
We now went to Enugu. We reached Enugu. When we reached Timber Shed, it was the same thing he said. We should go to Timber, even if you bring timber, they will not allow you to sell it. They call you DC to come and you are not a member. They sabotage you there.
Yeah.
So I now told you, Isaac, say, oh boy, Osume, say, look at what my father told me. If you are not ready, I'm going to start looking for where I will make one small shed for food. He said, let's go now. Let's go. So first went there. And we came to garage, motor park, the main motor park.
Yeah.
The main motor park up till now is still motor park. So we reached there. We now ask somebody, planting poles for house. I say, boy, who get this one? Say, no, I don't know. I say, this one, uncle.
You mean the land?
The land, the
land.
space. Don't be portion of land. Nobody portion anything.
Okay.
But just space. Even as I went to Enugu last, before I traveled to US, I went there.
Okay.
I parked my car. I walked to that place to see us.
Just to see how it is.
It was just like as it was that day we came. Nothing happening there. They removed everything there. So the man, I said, what of this side? He said, we now say we start this side. So we now started digging, looking for what to use to dig a hole. So, and that's how we started making the shed. Already, we are doing it ourselves. We don't have money to do anything. Then Chuks was close to Polycarp, and I wasn't close to Polycarp. So he knew about Polycarp. That Polycarp was they were all behind the Biafran line. They were interacting, doing what they call attack. That's going inside the front line to buy things and going to Biafra to sell those things.
Oh, wow.
That's what they call them. That's what they were doing. So they had cash. We now called Polycarp to give us some money. So Polycarp joined us to give us money. We paid the workers to build shed. They will now finish the shed. Now the next thing was to have to start.
I mean the shed. You mean
shed.
Like the space for the restaurant?
The space for that is call it temporary building, temporary structure. Okay. We made put the roof there. We made it and then collected the old damaged tiles, use it to do the floor and all those things. Make it look good.
Yeah.
It was good. Collected table, dining office tables that they littered everywhere in the market. By then,
and use them.
People use it as a table and prepared it and locked the door.
So now, how did the business go?
The next thing was to look for money. We now came home to start looking for money, to get the money. Then, Polycarp's father now said, we cannot be able to do hotel business. We should hand over to give him the hotel, let him pay us back whatever we have spent. Then we refused. After some days of going back and forth, I suggested we should share that space into three. Let everybody do what he wants with his own. And Chuk's father said, what I said was the correct thing we are going to follow. Then, my father was not with us that day, that time. So, that was how myself and Isaac Chukwu joined our own. Joined our own together. Okay. So, we collected, I mortgaged, we decided, after flipping our store, that shed, then we decided to move to the north. And our main target was to go to Kano. Okay. So that we can take up any kind of job. So we moved. We joined train to Kano. On our way to Kano, take some days. Chooks now remember that. Sir Chooks now remember that there's a man, a townsman in Kaduna, by name Onyekwelu.
Okay.
So I said I didn't know the man. He says Sunday Mike. And I said I know Sunday, but I don't know his father. He said that's his father. So I now turned to the next person by our seat and asked whether he knows Kaduna. The man said yes, he knows Kaduna. I said please let us know, get us informed when we get to Kaduna.
Okay. Okay, whether he knows what the Kaduna stop?
It's Kaduna's train station.
Okay, train station. Okay.
Next stop, Kaduna's train station.
Okay.
He said okay. So by the time the train started slowing down, he said this is Kaduna station we're getting to.
Okay, okay.
So when the train stopped, we disembarked in Kaduna station and started looking for prison yard. That's where the man works. It was a prison warder. So we met him and he received us. He was happy to see us. He called me by my father's name, Raymond. So I told him I'm son of Raymond. I said, oh, Raymond. From there, he started calling me Raymond. And so we stayed with him. Then on Monday, I think weekend, we moved to start looking for something to do. Okay. We went to places. Then finally we got to PWD yard. Okay. PWD yard. And met Mortgage, the divisional engineer. And
that's how you went on to do other things in Kaduna?
Sorry?
That's how you went on from... That's how your Kaduna story began?
Yes, that story began. So Mortgage employed us and attached us to a contractor.
Okay. Okay.
So myself in the Department of Painting and Decorating. Okay. She was in masonry. Okay. And bricklaying.
Okay. So you moved on from that into what else?
Moved on from there. Then after that, within that, the man now, one day he took me to site and said I had to be able to work as chamber, his own chamber. The British man, British engineer, Dr. Engineer Mortgage. So he now started this surveying. He had instrument, and I'll be at the other end. So you give me a sign how many times I want hit the thing. When I hit it, coincidentally, it will be accurate. So I did it how many times? The man now told me that you'll be a good engineer. You make a good engineer. So since then, I started thinking about that good engineer. How will I make a good engineer?
Is that why you went
from there?
That's why you did went into Polytechnic, is that?
That's why I now started. It's not easy. I was nowhere before. So and now we worked with. We went to Kubits and we were employed. We just bought masonry materials and went to tools and went to mortgage. None of us a mason. Went to mortgage to Kubits, Nigerian Limited. Okay. Then the man Dozel. He said he remember when the Germans lost war. So because of that, he just employed us. No test, not he said we should go. Wow. So as we reached there, I now talked to the...
so he had empathy also.
Empathy on us.
Because the Biafrans lost the war.
Yeah. Okay, so he remember when Germans lost war.
Oh, I get that.
So because of that empathy, he now employed us and then sent us to site. So from there, I now told the headman he should help me because I'm not a bricklayer. I don't know anything about it, but he just decided to help me. He now put masons at the two ends, put me at the center and warned them that any mistake, they'll be liable. So from there, they now transferred me to Kano. Okay. To Kano. From there, now I started tuition to sit for City and Girls Intermediate. Okay. City and Girls.
So is that how you were able to? That's how you went to Polytechnic.
Thank you. From after City and Girls, I have City and Girls Intermediate. From there now, I started going to Polytechnics, and then from there I got OND.
That's good.
After that OND, I still get a diploma in quantity surveying. I felt I has gotten enough to. I can quantify my contract myself, and I have this. So you
went into contracts as well?
And now went back to Kaduna.
Okay.
I met Chooks already continued with the contract. By the time Chooks had already bought one car. So two of us started going. And then we started getting jobs. And we got
jobs, yeah.
So from there, we got one job from one... we met one in the Bargava, engineer Bargava, Indian engineer, retired brigadier in India. He was in charge of Kano irrigation project. So we met him. He had a flat tire, and his son was trying to change the tire. Was still a young boy. So we saw it and we packed our own car. We came with ladder. She's already bought ladder. We packed, Chooks packed. We entered. We went there, helped him and put the tires. He now asked for a complimentary card. We thought Chooks thought the head of his letterhead invoice. I gave him.
Paper,
So later we sought for the man and went to Ghana and discovered he was the man in charge. Just gave us note to the site and gave us contract
wow, that's
amazing. Pitching of the irrigation, the canal at Kadawa.
Okay, so the man just appreciated this kind gesture of helping him to change his tires.
Yes, exactly.
And then gave you guys a contract.
Invited us. So that's amazing. Where we got that job.
So how about, so I heard you mentioned that Sir Chooks bought a car. So what was did you buy a car straight away or you bought a bike? Or
I was in school now. I was working as in a company. But then DTV and Kubis that have shared their company. So Kubis remain in Kaduna. DTV, that's Tricover Social, went to Kano. So we were there saying, that's what as I was taking down my tuition and doing some practical, going to these lessons and all those things, then one day the supervisor left us and we traveled. And the foreman, happens that the foreman didn't know what he was doing. So
they made it the foreman.
Yeah, so the man now, I was just doing my job and I said, let me look at this drawing. I look at drawing and I saw that the man was we were doing setting out. And the man was doing wrong things. I said, my friend, why are you closing the door? Look at the door here, you close it. He said, Gibson, help me now. So that was the end of my bricklaying job.
Yeah,
I dropped it and helped him. So before I know it, people have reported to the supervisor, Anyadike, that it was Gibson that did the setting out. So the supervisor came and looked at the thing finished. He didn't say anything. I didn't tell him. So as he was going to Kaduna for the weekend again from Kano, he now called Gibson. Gibson, I'm handing over this site. You're in charge. That he knew that Dolgino didn't know what he was doing, but he was not. He wouldn't be the person that would sack an Igbo man that would sack another. So I should take over the place. That's how. So he now gave me a chance to do my studies. If I come to site and distribute to work, I'll go back to house and start reading. When the site closes, I'll come back to site because site will be very quiet. I'll come back to site and continue reading. So that's how I got my.
Was that how you bought the? You always told me about a motorbike that you bought. Was that when you bought the motorbike? Okay.
Before then, yeah, I bought motorbike before when we were doing this job. When I came back, I bought motorbike. Then, well, we had a job. I had a job in Zaria, Federal Ministry of Works building. Site.
When you say a job, you got a contract, you mean?
Contract. It's a contract. Okay. Yeah. So I was working there. After that, I bought that machine.
Okay, you bought the motorbike?
Motorbike, Yamaha 100.
Okay. Yeah.
So when I got that of Kano, I now packed the motorbike, which I later dashed to Casey. Okay. I gave to Casey on dash.
It means, what's his name? Casey, okay.
I never gave him on dash. So I dashed it to Casey. Because as I came back from Kano, for one weekend, it was dripping oil inside my parlor and spoiled. I believe that after that job, I won't have anything to do with it.
So is that when you now bought your first car?
Yeah, after all that jobs, it was when Chooks got a job with this one architect, First Tax 77. So and subletted part of the job to me. After me and son, the neighbor. After we finished that job, he paid me, and I bought my own car.
That's good.
I bought a Peugeot 504L.
So First Tax does it mean that he had moved to Lagos that time?
Sorry?
Or how First Tax is in Lagos, huh?
Everywhere they did have, they had impact in every town.
Okay.
They used that something square in Kaduna.
Murtala Mohammed Square.
Murtala Mohammed Square, where they had that pavilion.
Yeah.
That was when that pavilion. They prepared it for
St. Christopher's.
Festac.
I get that. Okay. No. I get now. I understand. Okay, so the Festac event was across Nigeria. Okay, so it's not necessarily the place where they call Festac in Lagos that is Festac. I get that.
That estate was named after Festac.
Okay.
But they did Festac in some areas. The whole country. That's the whole country. Some of the countries.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you then, it was in Kaduna. You mentioned that it was in Kaduna you got married. How did that go?
After Festac 77, I bought my car. I came home and then started.
When you came home, you went back to Sawa?
I went back to Sawa. Came from Sawa. And then started the foundation of that my house. The place I stay now. Then started looking. I got a wife. I saw somebody I married. I told my father, and I started doing something about the marriage. 77. Yeah, December when I did my traditional marriage.
Okay.
December 77.
Then happened that all 5 of us came.
Yes.
From and later on, we now became 7.
Yeah.
So glory to God.
That's how.
So for the record, I have 1 brother and 5 sisters. In case you're asking. So just to take you further, Daddy, I was going to ask you, why do people call you Bude? And I also know that one of your company names was Bude Mouse. If you can quickly share why that.
Yeah. It was during that elementary school days. In our town, we had 2 clans. 3. Mamano, Nubunobneg, Ezokamva, and Egedi. 3 clans. And there was, I don't know what happened. Those clans, everybody had band. We make a band, formed a band in our own section. And that band was the bongorist. 2 drums, 2 small drums, they call bongo. So I was the bongorist there. I was doing very well there. So, and Sachus was beating drum, 1 drum.
This was before you guys went to Kaduna?
Yeah, before we went to Kaduna.
Okay, go ahead.
That's what
and before the war?
Would it school days.
Would it be before the war?
Yeah, before the war. Because David, our leader, then died during the war.
Okay.
So, then when that bongo I was not doing, I would just call it talking drum. I was making some good sound there. So when I started making some good sound, somebody like Chooks and others would call him, be shouting, Booty Mice, Booty Mice, Booty Mice, Booty Mice. So I don't know Booty Mice. I have never heard of it apart from that time because I didn't have opportunity to join it, to go to holiday to anywhere. But Chooks then were going to holidays to their uncle and all those things. So they knew about Booty Mice. So they started calling me Booty Mice. When Chooks called me Booty Mice, I'll call him Booty Mice. Because he's equally beating one drum too. Yeah. So that's the nickname we gave to ourselves.
Each other, okay.
But people now say Bude. But the name is Budi. That's friend.
Okay. Oh,
the body, meaning of body is friend.
Okay, friend.
Buddy.
Okay.
So that's what they're calling Bude. So everybody, 2 of us.
Oh, I get that.
So it was when we came to Kaduna that Chooks in-law started sending cement to Chooks. Chooks registered a company, Chooks International.
Okay.
So that one took his name now. They started calling him Chooks.
Okay,
so
that's why he became
it looks
popular.
as if myself alone was answering the booty.
Oh, I get that.
So at that time.
Okay.
So
that's how people now call you.
So that's why when I grew up in contract business, I registered one of the company Booty Mice.
Oh, I get that. That's why I saw that. I remember seeing letter-headed papers with as a child growing up with Booty Mouse.
So
thank you for that.
That's how I come up about
thank you for that. So just leading forward, leading on that, I remember growing up and I would watch. We would watch videos of Motown. Motown Records, to be precise. Jackson 5, early Michael Jackson, Temptations, Smokey Robinson, Lionel Richie, then Stevie Wonder, and there was a particular show that Motown did. I think Motown 25. Motown 25 or so. I was epic, So to be specific. music's like we're influenced. I and my siblings are influenced by music. The music you play, like Motown Records, Fela Anikulapo Kuti, Chief Sadebe, Celeste Nuku, then the iconic group ABBA. So I just wanted to, just curious, can you just share a little bit why those choice of music, if you don't mind me?
Sorry, excuse me. During that youth, at my prime, at that time, the reigning musics were then. Motown, Michael Jackson was they were starting at, they came last and was starting and making wave. Even that their first music, ABC, were making wave everywhere. And there was one guy, Jide, I don't know the word, but he was working with NBC. Then
NBC, Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation. Okay.
And he had disco, very sound disco.
What do you call disco? A club or
a club?
Or
no, disco night. That's sound system. Okay. That's complete sound disco. Good one. So the venue was in the 10th floor, Amdala Hotel.
Oh, really? Okay.
So he makes sure he had connection in US that he gets new record as they are spinning it there. Oh, really? He's getting it in Nigeria. That's I don't know how he does that. So because of that, every weekend, weekend nightclub and all those things, so we're there. So that was the reigning music, and that's what you see in any young man's that love music album. That's that kind of, those albums will be there. Yeah. Then coming to local high life and all those things, it was Osadobe. The Yoruba side, the Obenizobe was doing well too. And all,
it's amazing because we're really, I and my siblings, even up to today.
Yeah.
Even my ringtone is Chief Osadebe.
Chief Osadebe.
Because it's very amazing, talented musician.
Yes.
Even sometimes if you don't listen to, even if there's no lyrics, just the instrumentation alone, it's amazing. And it's good. And like we all know, the Motown records is amazing. Fela is
all of them. They are good music.
And even Celeste Nuku, very philosophical in the music.
Even that man died early, died young.
Yeah. So just going forward, thank you for that. When we're young, I don't know what you could watch James Bond over and over again, and there's another movie by, I don't know if it's there's a General Patton. You could watch that movie. In short, to the point that we as children, we knew like every line in every stuff. I don't know why were your choice of movies like very movies?
Did you ask me why? Because I was from Biafran War, and everything about war. And I was rooted into it. And then watching Patton, General Patton. General Patton was said to be the best American general. The best American general. So all his speeches and addresses he gave to the troops, it was something iconic. So I like watching Patton. I like watching James Bond. Even James Hadley Chase. I was reading James Bond. It was somebody that advised me that if I have any issue, CID come to my house. They will say, they will start suspecting me. Yeah. So that was how I stopped watching. I stopped reading James Hadley Chase. Not series and series of them, I'll be packing them, booking order to get me James Hadley Chase. So good. Because I like the detectives and all those things.
Oh, that's good.
So coming to that, the other films is what was in vogue. What was in vogue. If you are discussing with your friends, you'll be saying, have you watched this film? Have you watched the other one? Have you watched the other one? So then you have, and we had good cinema in Kaduna.
Yeah.
We have 3 of them.
Yeah, they're all gone now.
Yeah, they're all gone. Nothing like that again. We had good cinema.
You just now in Kaduna, you just see the buildings. I think there's one.
Would have demolished one.
There's one at the end of Katsina Road.
They have demolished that one.
The Katsina Road by those Ariapata.
They have demolished that one. Somebody bought it.
Growing up, I still know like some of the buildings.
Yes.
But not anymore.
So that one was called Scala Cinema. We had Radar Cinema near the Junction Road, and the other one at Market. That one is still there, but it's structured. I don't know using it. Yeah. So one at Royal Cinema. At near police headquarters. So that was we had good cinemas here, and you get good film always.
Oh, that's good.
Every weekend. So that was how.
That's good. I think I don't know if I know for in Abuja and Lagos and Enugu there are newer cinemas. I don't know about Kaduna. Maybe perhaps there is.
No, I've not since I left. Since Before I travel, I didn't see cinema.
That's good. Thank you for that. Just to take us further, I would love, because I know growing up, you always talked about different contracts you've done, both the local ones for local government, state ones, state government, and the federal ones. If you don't mind highlighting some of them, like what the contracts are, maybe more like touching on, what you did, rural electrification, X, Y, Z, you know, just so people can get an idea of maybe your line of contracts. You know, quickly.
Yeah, Gibson Engineering is my company, registered. I got registered 1982. I limited that company in 1982. Okay. So, category D, civil. Category D, civil engineering, Gibson Engineering. So, with that company, I've done jobs. I work for Federal Ministry of Works, building buildings. I built at Yaba Estate. I built 48 flats at Dimabo. That's Adele Street. If you are walking, following Third Mainland Bridge, you see by the right. I built there. Then terrace houses in Yaba. I built. Festac Town. I built terrace houses in Festac Town. Something for zone 4, something for they call it. Then I built flats, multi flats at Obalande, where they have a police barrack before. It's still there, police barrack still there. Part of it, I did some filling, and we built there. And I built there, Gibson Engineering. Then I worked for NEPA. So
that's what took you to the north for NEPA.
Thank you. Sorry, I work for NEPA. I work on erosion projects for securing the tower, footing of the eroded towers. National, that is a national grid line. I work from there to Kaduna, Kano, Katsina. I work follow that national grid line to Gombe. So I work in that That's one.
Good. How about the tail end, like tail end of your business?
My business tail end.
The contract business.
The last contract was construction of 33 kV substations, automated, 3 automated, and 3 normal one. I work in 2 in Abuja. I mean, 3 in Abuja. One is one at 3 in Jos. One in Saminaka. Then 1 in Otukpo, 1 in Boko. So that was the job I finished, or I didn't, or it remains more finishing, and the delays, I just decided not to continue.
That's good. Thanks for sharing that. It's just good so people can also kind of get a feel of when you say contracts.
And roads. I did roads.
Yeah.
I did feeder roads.
I remember
many.
Roads, culverts.
Many.
Dams.
Open up, dams. Dam. Open up.
I remember a lot. Growing up, I was involved in that. One good thing about the way the way we were trained, I and my siblings, is that you got us hands-on involved. Even if it was our mom as well, that she was involved into poultry farming, or what have you, were involved into the day-to-day running. You know, so I remember my lecturer, Christopher Miller, if he's watching this video, he was so fascinated by the level of exposure and the level of the vast nature of the industries that I was exposed to. You know, and I said to him, it's because my dad was involved in different kind of contracts. So and you would not just allow us to sit down at home when we're on holiday, or even if it's after school, we would all be involved in the project. That's how I'm able to know air dams, rural electrification, and 33 kVA and all that stuff. Thank you very much for sharing that. Yes. That's amazing. But I do want to, there's a particular striking story you told me about one of your journeys to you're driving on a road trip, and the policeman did advise you about cash, something related. Can you remember that story?
About what?
About not traveling with cash or whatever. Can you just kind of paint that picture?
I was working in a project. I had 3 projects going on at the same time, simultaneously. That's Adeniji Adele. Then the one at Yaba.
And Lagos.
Lagos. And at Balande. Then, which Richard was the judge there as manager. Then I Normally, I go home weekends or so, but I was very busy there.
When you say home, what was it?
I would go to Kaduna. I go back to Kaduna to see my family.
So you go to Lagos on weekdays?
I go to Lagos on weekdays. I go to Lagos Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
Or depending on.
So you fly to Lagos?
I fly to Lagos. Then Friday evening flight, or Saturday morning flight. I'll go back to Kaduna to stay with my family. To come next week. I was living at a airport hotel.
Okay.
Olowo Road.
Ikeja. Yeah.
So then, we went to the bank and we drew about 800,000 or more.
That's a long time ago, eh?
A long time ago, yes. So, myself and my manager, Ike Chukwu.
Blessed memory. It's a blessed memory, yeah.
Yeah, for a blessed memory. So then, I just started to go back to Kaduna. He just touched me. And I told Ike, we wanted to pay workers and contractors. Those people will pay cash. And I said, okay, let's go to airport and find out whether I can still meet flight. If I can meet flight, then I'll go. You pay, do the rest of payment. I think you can do that. He said, you can do it. And we now enter vehicle from that Adele straight to airport. We reach there, they say that's flight. And the mistake I made, I didn't go along with go to airport and collect I wanted to make sure that there's flight already. So when they said that's flight, then I said, let's rush to the airport, to the hotel, and I pick my bag. They said I should go quicker before they miss the flight. So as we were going, we met a police checkpoint. And Deke was trying to dodge, he was driving, to dodge the police. I mean, they now focused on him. And the bag of that money, Ghana must go filled with cash, was behind the vehicle. And the vehicle, a small vehicle, something, well, I've forgotten the name, but it's called. Then,
Mr. Bushi.
Mr. Bushi called, thank you. At the back seat, that money was there. So, no police, they went around. Say, what are you carrying? They say, what is my name? I introduced myself. So, it's okay. What are you carrying? On the motor, I can say money. Because the bag is there. If you tell lies, they will see that it's money.
Yeah.
So the man started going around. He had it to...
As a policeman, you mean?
Policeman. After he said, okay, he's taking us to the barrack. I said to barrack, yes. I said, okay, let's take us to barrack. Metamoto. On reaching there, one man, he went to the Oga, and that Oga has to be somebody, Koro. Igbo name. Hi. The man saw me. I saw him. After telling him the story, the man called me. I said, look what happened. Oh God, the man was bitter. See, why do you people kill yourself? You Igbo people. You kill yourself. What are you rushing home to? Rushing back to Kaduna? If you didn't go today, why not go tomorrow? Don't you know that these soldiers, these police, some of them are illegal on the post. They're illegal. Some of them are not officially there. What if they push you to the lagoon and carry that money to the ditch there? Or they can shoot. Or they drop a pistol there and say they found vehicle. You can you can be in prison where they use their money. Oh God. Anyway, go. Go and give them whatever you like, give them and go. And don't try that again. I'm just looking at him. I'm looking at him like that. Foolish as I don't know. I was as foolish as that. How he described me that day. Because of my life, I was thinking about just going home. I've forgotten that I have money, that kind of money in my pocket. So that was how I encountered the police. Luckily for me, before we finished all those things, I went back to the hotel. I didn't travel again.
Wow.
So it was on Saturday, 10 o'clock flight. I now traveled back to Kaduna to stay with my man. Since then, I always remember that incident. The man warned me and told me the risk. They could kill you. Risk involved. They could frame you and carry that money.
Spot on.
So that was that's how that one get. I got it free. God saved me from that place.
Thank you for that. I think along one underlining key thing from all these things you shared, right from your childhood up until this point, where you've been involved into different forms of contracts, is that it's glaring that the hand of Christ was all over.
I know. It was there.
Ordering your step and
it was there and saving me.
And saving you in different ways and different situations. It's all true. And like someone that has been set apart, or distinguished for something. And thank you very much for that. So a lot of people will some people will look at their life and they'll be filled with regrets, and some people might look at their life and feel, okay, I did not do bad, but I felt I should have done a lot better. So if you don't mind sharing, how would you, if I'm wrong, you're 76, how would you describe your life? Would you say that you have a lot to achieve, or would you be glad to say, okay, I've achieved a lot, or how would you describe your life? Would you be on? I don't want to believe that you're on the side of regrets or whatever.
No.
But your own words, how would you describe it?
I describe my life as successful. I'm success in every ramification, judging from how I started. So I don't have any regret at all, because when I decided to retire from my contract, I did it voluntarily. Nobody has told me. When I decided to retire and get home, I decided on that because I was happy with my life. You understand? And God's blessing from nowhere to somewhere. Have you? So that's what it was. So I don't have any regret.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, because checking the projects, my performance in a contract, if I get to give you the catalog of what the job I've done, sensitive ones, for that matter. Sensitive ones.
Which is good.
Yeah.
And it now looks as if what your first line of business is now I won't say your last line, but because you still have many fruitful years ahead of you.
Yeah.
But that is like it end up following you back. Now you have a hotel in Kaduna.
I have a hotel.
Yeah.
I have an estate in Abuja.
Yeah.
You understand? And then other buildings here scattered in anywhere in other places.
Yeah.
So I don't have any regret, my son. And I'm grateful to God and for saving my life, because I must tell you that my God, even though at that time I wasn't aware of that, my God was following, was behind me, as that man said, the chief priest. He said, look at them behind you. And they were. They were.
That's amazing.
It was after the war that I started thinking about all those things. I was in aircraft with somebody, with Adofi. I don't know, he was a spiritualist. He was in aircraft. He told me that somebody died in my compound. We were traveling to Kaduna together. He said, why don't you, how long ago have you traveled home? I told him that it's about some months now. He said, why? I said, because of money. I did job in Katsina. I did opening of Federal Advanced Teachers College, the roads network, clearing of the whole place and building the road network. I did it on subcontract from one other company in Lagos. So I went there to collect the money. I stayed 3 weeks. He paid me 90,000 naira by then. 90,000, talking about 200 million or 500 million now.
That's amazing.
Or something now. So I was with that draft in my pocket. The man asked that question in aircraft. He said, why? I said, look at my reason, no money. He said, no, not money. I said, okay, I don't know that you know. He said, yeah, God has a way of removing you where there's trouble. With that statement, I now cast back my mind back to Biafran War. It's places where I could have been gone. Some of them, like one day I was in the airport laying mine with my boys. We were laying anywhere. Aircraft mine. And look at jet coming. I was there, I never see any jet. I had a voice, get out from here. And I was still arguing with that voice. How can I get out when I have my boss? It's just as if he pushed me. Something pushed me. So I got up and said, I'm going out. Before I crossed the runway, shoulder to the other side. The same voice said, Tony, can you turn your back? I told my guy, I saw this MiG coming.
What's MiG? What's MiG?
Aircraft, fighter, MiG fighter. MiG fighter. By then, 2 sick Indian, like Sikh. They put the kind of hat they wear. Two of them were seen. They looked at her laughing.
Oh, they're the ones flying the plane?
Yeah, they were flying plane. The pilot and the co-pilot.
Oh, really?
There were two pilots in that.
They were supporting Nigerian government.
Which when they have gone to bomb the airport, they are saying that sorry, that's what correct. They are correct. They were supporting Nigerian government. They were flying. They were mercenaries now, flying that aircraft. So immediately I left there. So I was going to at bomb, chain bomb.
Wow.
The bomb. I killed so many people.
Wow.
Even one of my boys chop off his 4 fingers.
Wow.
The bomb. Then one small shrub tree, flower. That's why I jumped inside. I just it couldn't do anything. But I was away from the scene.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything again. My ears refused for some time. My mind said, pinch yourself and see whether you're still alive. And now pinch myself and it pain me and say, thank God I'm alive.
Wow.
So that was how I escaped that one. If not that voice, I would have been there.
That's the voice of
and by then, we were told that jet, those fighter, it go 5 times faster than the sound. So it would have passed before you start hearing the sound.
Wow.
So in many occasions like that.
God has been sounded.
Yes, many occasions. Like that one, my officer came and said, you are transferred. Why not say, he'll transfer me tomorrow?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because I didn't do anything as I reached that place. We were just offloaded the bomb and waited for that. And 10 o'clock in the morning, we heard that the plane never come back again.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you for that, sir.
So it's like that.
I just want to share. I've learned a lot. I know quite a lot of these stories you shared, but also learning more. There's quite a lot of things that I've also got to know about you, which I'm happy. I'm glad we did this recording, and I also want to believe that if Jesus tarries in many, many, many great years to come, descendants of this family would get to know more about why there's greatness in that. It's not by accident.
No, at all.
That the hand
it's
of
never.
God,
It's never.
the hand of Christ is upon our family.
Amen.
So yeah, I want to ask one last question before we wrap this up. Why do you parent the way you do? Why do you mom parent that way? I've seen so many families, the way they do their own thing, the way they raise their own children is different. You know, sometimes when I was growing up, I thought it was a bit, will I say the word wicked? You understand? I know that you didn't allow, for me and my brother, I didn't do my first degree abroad. My sisters did. You know, growing up, you take me to the site and insist that I work with the message and all that. Yeah. You know, when we're on break on the weekends, I must go to the office and I'll be typing the documents and all that stuff. I think, I don't know why was that style of parenting? Why did you choose to do it that way? We did not grow up with house helps, if I may use that word. You know, there's so many families that they had house helps, people helping them wash their clothes, do this and do that. Why was ours different? You know, and it's not like the money was not there. I was born into that family knowing that things have always been amazing and the family has always been well. You know, why that way? Even when I was coming to this country, I remember you telling me. I remember that the cost of the flight ticket, the return was cheaper than the one way, but you insisted that I must buy a one-way ticket, and if I was to come back, I should buy my own ticket and make my way. You know that my sisters have done it. Why that style of parenting?
Yeah, it's
why did you
experience.
Go the way other people do their children?
It's an experience. You know, I like to learn from other people's mistakes. I have some friends that send their children abroad, and it became difficult for them to. And I discovered that the boys drill faster than the girls.
Okay.
That is, what I mean by drilling is missing the track of what they have gone to do. So I don't know the reason. So that's why the day there was a time you were five were then, you came to say you had a meeting with me, Chibuzo, former, yourself, and who was the youngest. The meeting you said that you were asking why I don't allow people to go to holidays in London, that Casey's children goes to London for holidays. Maxwell, the same thing. And now, not as if I don't have the money. I have the money and I'm helping and training other people. Yes, I accepted quite well that I have the money to send you, but I don't want you to go that route. I don't want you to go through that route. But if you insist, you must go there too. My own option is that the girls can go to anywhere they want to go after their school certificate. But the boys must do their first degree in Nigeria so that they will be more matured. Their first degree in Nigeria, more matured. And that is my... But if you feel that you want to be going to holiday, that means you are not going to study abroad. But if you... for me, I desire that people should go and study abroad and then do your holidays here, and then it's so that I'll monitor you until you get to maturity, be able to get to maturity. But instead of going there to play there, some of them may enter club, you won't come back. So, example of all those things. So, I've been traveling, and if I travel, I study, I look at people, I ask questions. I see that not all of them, even up to 70% of boys don't make it back good in US and all those places. So that was how I brought and my wife too. Is a disciplinarian, and two of us don't in a clash. If he's saying something, we are saying the same thing. Even if he said it when I'm not there, when I come back, I own it up, so that my children will not take one person as loving them more than more than the other. So that was why. And then, as God will have it, Chubuzo went to US and performed very well. From there, if Chubuzo had not done well, Ifoma would have not followed. So Chubuzo did well, Ifoma followed, Nkechi, Sumto, plus my sister's daughter. 5 of them now in the United States. And they're doing well in professional nursing. So you here in UK, you came for a master's. So that's all. Some people came, they didn't even do their masters. They couldn't work. They couldn't work safe. So we come back and
some even did, and they did not graduate properly.
Thank you.
I remember.
So that was my reason. Not that it was spiritual something or anything. That's my decision because of exposure and interaction with people.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. And I do want to say that the parenting style has paid off, and it's still paying off, because
thank God for that.
It's obvious that like there's one thing you always say. You say to me that whatever I've learned for you that works, I should continue. Wherever you do not, you feel that you did not do well, I should improve on it.
Improve on that one, exactly.
So that's I learned that, because and I work on it, and
nobody's perfect.
No, I agree, and it's been a blessing. And I remember one of the gentlemen that came to visit a couple of days was saying he's not surprised at what he's seen, because he by having that conversation with you, he could see where it all came from. And he's not surprised why me and my siblings are where we are. I won't class us as spoiled children, but neither will we say, okay, we did not have it all. We had it more than all. But I'm grateful to God that it all turned out okay, and I'm grateful that you can boldly say, with the help of Christ, that you can class that your life, you're happy and you don't regret anything. We're grateful to God for that. So just before we wrap up, are there any final words or thoughts, something that maybe we missed out on that you'd have loved to share, or anything that's just your final thoughts before we close it, and we'll wrap up this episode. Hopefully we'll do something again.
Okay, my form of advice for you and your siblings and others and friends, you see, because when you leave a legacy, doing something like when I told them in a National Power Project, that what I'm doing is to leave legacy for my children, not the money alone, because I've made money, I've seen money. But I was doing a job to leave legacy. And that legacy is what I cherish so much for my family, for my village. Anywhere I pass, anywhere I pass through, so that people will say, that man. So this is what you learn from me, or this is what I've done for you. I've blessing people along. There was one time I came to Nepal. I always walk from Nepal Marina, first floor, ground floor to first floor to 10th floor. So because the MD and the ED was almost at the 9th floor, so then. So I sat from there, giving arms, touching those security and all those things. And I discovered that when they see me coming, you see the smile on their face. Yeah. I've not done anything. But the person will be sure that at least lunch.
I'll come to him.
Gibson don't come. Gibson don't come. You know that the lunch he has gotten lunch for that. So, and because of that, I have the joy in giving that thing. Once I have it. Once I have it, I'll be from there to Gibson don't come. Somebody will enter the other office and say, Gibson, they're around. So that joy in me, it makes me happy that I give that money, because it's to me it's or stipend, or what do I call it, small money, but to them
it means a lot.
Yes, giving somebody a lunch, or taking it home, or buying something you need to buy for his family. And I give as I have. If I have more that day, I'll give more. If I have less, I'll give. I say manage this, provided. So that is one thing I say. Giving alms, God is always giving. You never. The person that hand is on top will always be winning. Because you are giving, and God will be replacing that pause. A giver never lack.
Amen.
That's what I want you to understand. A giver not lack, but giving with sense, with intelligence, is different from wasting. But you're giving somebody, not whether a person does anything to you or not. If you have and see the situation as you can help him, help him. So that's what I've been doing.
Thank you, sir.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
Thank you. Thank you for
my father did it. My father did. My father married for people. And they, even this man, when they buried my father, he came there and said he must talk and seized the microphone. It was my father that married for him, and that is the help he gave him to get employment for him, make him to marry, to build a house in his family. So something like that. It's good to be good.
Yeah, sure.
Good to be good.
Thank you for that.
Thank God. Thank God.
Thank you for allowing us to record this episode. And I want to believe that a lot of people, by all the stories of your personal life, have been blessed by the things you've shared.
Really?
Also, I want to believe that parents and other fathers, younger ones, even the ones of your age as well, are going to be, who have learned from it, and younger generations will learn. And if Jesus tarries, even more generations that are yet unborn would, by watching these videos, learn from it and be blessed. So thank you for being an amazing father, and to not just me, to me and my siblings, to our community in Isawa, to the community in Kaduna, or to everywhere, and also still being that still full of life energy, still being a great mentor, and consistently supporting even what I still do now, and my family and my siblings, and our relations as well. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much, sir, and God bless you, and continue to strengthen you, continue to help you in whatever your dreams and your aspirations. Thank you very much, and thank you everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you've learned a lot. Please make out time to. Feel free to pause the video, watch it again, and whatever you need to do. But I hope you've enjoyed it. And please try and share to anyone that you know that this will be a blessing of. And also make comments as well, so we can learn from what we're doing. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. I hope this will help you to keep your family knitted together. Thank you very much, and that's a wrap.
Thank God.
Bye-bye, everyone.
God
bless you all. Bye.